I don't often immediately want to put everything in my bag. There's a few products from a few companies that I've gone, oh bugger, how am I going to break it to my wife that I've got to buy this?
Yep.
I think this is probably up there.
Yeah, no, I instantly, as I said, I've only just seen it this morning. So, yeah, very exciting, going straight in my bag.
Mate.
Tommy.
This is probably the release I'm most excited about this year.
This is great. The new Spider.
Yeah.
By Taylormade Golf Company.
Spider ZT. Because the ZT is important.
Yes.
By the
Zero
Taylormade.
torque.
They've done it.
It's out.
It's not just, other companies have gone to a centre shafted option.
Yep.
There's one big company that does zero torque.
Yes.
Taylormade have come to the party and mate,
we've got three of the models here today.
they look so good.
They look fantastic. Let's get straight into it. Let's stop waiting. Let's get into it.
3 models. First model is their standard Spider ZT.
Beautiful. 35-inch.
Yep, and it comes in a 34.
Yep.
It's got that beautiful new head on it. We'll throw some B-roll on there now so you can get a good look. But that is that's probably the putter that's going to feel most familiar.
Yeah, it's your standard length
to
putter.
everybody.
Exactly.
That
People are going to
swap,
see these everywhere in golf shops.
And it's a straight swap for you if you play a standard length putter.
Perfect.
Okay. The second model.
This is what I'm excited about.
Because you use one of these already.
I'm a 38-inch counterbalance guy.
Okay.
And this is a 38-inch.
So just quickly for reference, that is significantly different. And when you hold it, it feels different. Why would I go to a counterbalance putter?
More stability again. Obviously the zero torque up here.
Yep.
But we've got a little bit more stability with the longer the counterbalanced here.
Yep.
And it's exactly the reason I use it.
Yep.
I still hold it down like a 34-inch putter, but I've got 4 inches of shaft hanging at the top, which gives me that great stability. So if you're someone who gets the wobbles or struggles with distance control, I love this putter. It has changed the way I putt.
Absolutely. And it comes in 2 lengths, 36 and 38.
36,
so if you play a 33, there's an option for you.
That happens every day at this time.
So if you said that, so there's 2 lengths in the counterbalance putter, a 36 and a 38. So there's an option for you if you play to still have counterbalance or less counterbalance if you play a shorter putter.
If you're someone who's like 33-inch putter, and the 38 would be huge for you.
Yep, be stabbing you in the belly button. There's an option.
Go to 36.
38 for the player who plays something maybe more like a 35-inch putter. Okay, let me take that off you because you are a former broomy guy, aren't you?
I was a sweeper for a long, long time. Okay, so we've got the 46-inch zero torque here.
Huge.
I'm pretty excited about this. May take my 38-inch out, but I really struggled with the anchoring. So I did anchor.
And they took anchoring away and you stopped
and I don't want to break the rules, Tommy.
Yeah.
So and I'm not a person that has enough nous in the game to have it on my shirt. So
one length.
46-inch, which is great. For those lefties out there, exciting.
They haven't forgotten you.
They've got them.
35 inches.
35-inch left-handed.
As an option in the Spider ZT.
Absolutely.
All right, enough about the model types. All 3 of the models have the same head.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the head.
All right, so the head, first thing I notice is the colouring is unbelievable.
It's pretty hot, isn't it?
Yeah, the blue, the new Spider logo.
Oh, yeah, so let me show you this. We'll throw some B-roll up, but look at that, would ya? Very modern.
They've modernised this Spider logo.
Yeah.
It's the Spider Taylormade Golf Company.
Yeah, Spider ZT.
It's not the Taylormade Spider anymore.
Spider
It's going to be a standalone product.
By the Taylormade Golf Company.
Yeah.
They've also updated the font on the Spider, which I actually really like.
Yeah, it's very modern.
So for me, modern looking putter, I really like the Spider of old has the alignment strip on the back.
Yes.
That's gone.
It's gone on this
with
putter.
This new head.
Yep.
We've got one alignment line, which is that's something I play with already. So it's like they built it for me. It's perfect.
It's probably
Now my understanding is we've got a whole stack of weights in this putter head.
Yeah, absolutely, Tommy. That's a great point. So being zero torque, they've had to move that weight out to the edges. So if you're someone who mishits the putter and it gets a bit wobbly at impact, this is the type of putter that's going to help you improve consistency. You're going to get a bit of roll on it, purely because we've got that pure roll insert. And that pure roll insert, the tech in that is phenomenal. There are other companies out there with zero torque. We know that.
We know that.
But they don't have the pure roll insert.
Yeah.
This thing gets rolling almost immediately. Most putters skid for a little while.
Yep.
This does not. So the tech in this pure roll face is just as exciting as the zero torque in the head.
Yeah, and we got sidetracked a little bit by the face. We got 3 weights, 1 back middle, and then 1 toe, 1 heel.
Yes.
So plenty of weight, plenty of forgiveness in a ZT head. It should, in theory, tidy up off-centre strikes quite nicely.
Absolutely.
So we're expecting like a routine pace off the face.
More consistency. Like if people struggle with, obviously, distance control or getting that ball starting online, this is going to fix those issues.
I really hope it does, because at the moment I'm playing a mallet. I keep hitting it out of the toe, and it's just like, it just dives a little left, sort of as it's about to go in the hole, it kind of ducks off. So I'm really looking forward to rolling a couple of these and seeing how I roll them.
These are pretty exciting. Now, centre shaft, obviously we spoke about that, a little bit back from the face. Now the first thing I noticed looking down at it, compared to the other putters on the market, that this shaft does not sit as far back as other ones out there.
Yeah, so to say that differently, there's less putter head and face in front of the shaft.
Correct.
So I'm somebody who likes to play with a little bit of a forward press with my putter. That's kind of part of my setup move. I can still do that.
Yeah.
I can still set up and bring my hands forward as part of my routine because there is space.
There's room to move.
Yeah. So the shaft comes into the face. We have 1 degree
of bend,
of forward press,
essentially,
rather than some of the other putters.
So
have a little bit
no
more.
off-centre grips.
Yep.
Okay, so they're working straight up and down the grip. So another good thing is if you wear the grip out or you want to change the grip on this putter to something that you like, that is not going to affect it. So they've done a really, really good job with that. So I think
that is the standards grip is off centre.
Yeah, that one's off centre. The centre shaft, obviously,
and the counterbalance is not.
Exactly.
So just So if you were to go to the standard, you may need to make grip adjustments.
Grip adjustments.
In the other two, in the counterbalance and the broomstick, absolutely not.
And we'll put some B-roll in to show
we'll show you that. You just see it's a couple of mil into the grip. It just sits a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Anything else you wanted to touch on there, mate? They look so good.
Mate, I just want to roll these suckers.
The head cover, extremely hot, by the way.
Yeah.
Magnetic, which we love. Nobody likes Velcro anymore. And if you were to leave that by a green, that's 100% going missing. You don't need to purchase an aftermarket head cover, do you?
It's very, very nice to look down at a putter that is zero torque, that is not ugly. But honestly, we all know all know the technology works.
But you're right. This looks like a modern, precision engineered putter head.
Exactly. We've got that nice. It's a nice curve in the sole, so you don't have to go and get your lie changed. They've got enough room there. You can pick it up. Have a few rolls, bang.
Key point. The bottom of this club actually has relief, toe and heel. It has that convex nature. You're right. If you're a toe down guy, if you're a heel up guy,
you've got some room.
There's space. It's not a flat 0 degree.
Exactly. Yep.
So you're right. We're not going to need to be custom fit for these.
Straight in. Have a few rolls.
Away you go.
Pick your length.
And you'll be able to work out. As a good golfer, hopefully you'll be able to work out, you the player, your setup positions and changes to have this fit your swing.
And roll it away.
Yep. Price point, they're coming in at $799 to $900.
Exactly.
So $799 for your standard, through to $900 for your broomstick. So they're extremely competitive. There's a huge amount of tech packed into this.
Yeah, it's a great price.
At a really solid price point for a putter. It's your most used club in your bag.
Yeah, so $799 AUD. Okay.
Yeah. And to be completely clear to be, I suppose, transparent, I'm in no way paid for or have any obligation to say anything about this.
You wish.
No, I do. I wish someone would pay me to talk about their clubs. Yeah. Lee's a Taylormade HPS staff member. So just so you know, Lee is involved with Taylormade. I'm not. So just something to consider while we talk through this.
It's going straight in my bag.
All right. Should we have a roll?
Yes, let's have a roll.
Should we start with standard?
Yeah.
We got 10 feet.
10 feet.
Give or take.
So what I like is that we've got some balls here from the Taylormade golf balls here.
Got the stripe going, so you can hopefully see the roll.
Nice high vis. First impressions, looking down at it, Tommy, tell me all about it. We've got the 35 inch.
So For me personally, I play a blade at the moment. So, and it's like a plumber's neck. So this looks and feels very different to me.
Yep.
The handle feels a little bit in front of the club head, but not like some of the other ZT options we've seen. I really like how the face looks. I really like just the really single or simple alignment stripe.
Yes.
I like the black. It kind of makes almost, it has a bladey feel or look.
I was going to say the black would sort of disappear into the ground, and that silver front edge.
Yeah.
It looks more like a blade. It sort of just disappears.
For me at the moment, but we're on black carpet.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how it looks on grass.
Yep.
Okay, now my first thought is because I'm not going to have any, face closure rate.
Yes.
I imagine all of these are going to miss half a foot right.
Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
So
this should be a really different feel to what you're used to.
Oh yeah.
Right edge.
Right edge, maybe lips out.
Oh,
I don't know.
lip out. If you've got the right speed.
Straight away, really like the feel of the face.
Soft, hard.
Feels soft to me. I'm an insert player. My blade has an insert, so I like that. I don't like that like milled face.
Okay, so the blade putter you're currently using?
It's PXG.
PXG.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got fit for it. It's what works. I haven't had a compelling reason to change it.
Right edge.
And that's the toe weight, right?
I've
completely missed the ball.
To be fair, it didn't look like it was wobbling around in your hand.
But bad strike, and the roll wasn't so bad.
And now I'm obviously not hitting this, Tommy, but I'm getting the sound.
Yeah.
And it sounds quite soft.
Yeah, really soft.
Yeah.
And that was probably towards the end of the insert that still felt quite nice.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Hey? Perfect roll, wide open club face.
The ball was perfect.
Yeah, okay. So for a player like me, if I was moving into a centre shafted or a ZT option, is this just a heap of time on the putting mirror making
Well, if you've got someone who promotes, you love a strong arc in your putter, the one thing I will say is everyone started in the same spot.
Yeah, so for me, this feels like start line. And it's just face. So this doesn't feel non-fixable. Yeah. It's a perfect roll. It's probably just like go and do some reps.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Shall we go to the counterbalance?
Let's do counterbalance. I'm excited about counterbalance. As I said, I love a counterbalance putter for me personally because I think it gives you the best of both worlds.
Now this is the one that's going straight in your bag.
Yeah,
hey?
The best of both worlds. And what do I mean by that is I used to use a broomstick. I love a broomstick, but you're not allowed to hinge anymore.
You like stability, don't you?
I love the stability in my putting. I love the thought of having a little bit of help from the putter when we get nervous, when you want to hold that putt, for 36 points on your last hole, your club champs, your monthly medals, any putter that can give you a hand. Best of both worlds. I can hold it at 34 inch, which I like a 34 inch putter if I'm not using the broomstick, but I can have the stability of having 4 inches this side.
So I'm kind of going on that. That's where my hand would sit.
Yep.
On that, so that it's kind of marked the same as the 35 grip, which is. Well, I'll throw some B-roll in here for you. It's a nice feature that they've actually shown you where the other putter grip will have finished.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay,
so
same head. So we've got the same familiar head.
It's so pure, I just can't hit the hole.
Just end over end.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, mate.
I'm here to help, Tommy. So the bit I like is that every putt you've hit, it's got rolling really, really quickly. End over end.
That's me trying to correct it.
Massive drag.
Better.
A massive drag.
Over 10 feet.
Yeah.
Stop trying to correct it, Thomas.
Okay, let's just hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. That same soft feel and the stability with it hanging at the end there. Every ball, how about the roll?
Yeah, it's so pure.
So you're missing it right. You're missing it right.
Yeah,
you're missing it right. That's start line.
If you spent a couple of hours on a putting mirror, do you just start binning everything once you nail that start line? And like we said, the putter I'm used to is so wildly different. Left edge.
That roll once again. So a big part, obviously we've got to get that ball starting on line, but if you don't get a good strike on the putt, if you don't get a good roll on the putt, it's going to be bouncing and skidding. It's not going to stay on line. So really important to get that ball rolling end over end as quick as you possibly can.
Yeah, 100%. And like I said, I think start line is something that can be trained. That's not too hard. I'm not too worried about that. Unreal, hey?
That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's the counterbalance.
Counterbalance.
I like how that feels.
My putter of choice.
Yeah.
As I keep going on about.
I really like how that feels. By having more shaft, my understanding, and by counterbalancing it, my understanding is it takes weight away from the head.
Yes.
So it's all like when I say weight away from the head, it takes almost feel
We're
away
moving
from
weight
the head.
as far out as we possibly can.
Yeah.
So we've got stability this way, that way, that way.
Face is extremely stable.
Yeah.
I reckon I can learn to shut that.
Yeah.
I am probably going to order one. The roll is just too
Well,
good.
hang on a moment. You haven't used the broomstick.
I don't even know how to use a broomstick.
The sweeper.
I think these were sort of fading away from the top level of golf by the time I got there.
So for all you ex-broomstick users, I'm with you. This is going to be great to have this option with this high-tech
like that?
head.
What did you do with the other hand?
Okay, Tommy.
I need a lesson.
Yeah, so we're going to hold it, and we're just going to have the
Hang on,
the
you
fingers
face the
down.
camera so we can see you.
All right, hold it. We're just going to have let the arms hang. Obviously, you can't have the sitting on your chest.
Yeah.
Thumb at the top here, up, arm just hangs, and we're just rolling the ball down the green.
Yeah, right, okay.
Like that, rocking the shoulders. Okay.
This feels very different.
This would be interesting to see you. We should have a little putting comp with this. Okay.
I think I know who might win, unless you get DQ'd.
So there we go, thumb.
So there, and I'm just going to get into a
hang.
position that's comfortable.
Hang on.
Where does that go?
All right, so
you want to go
there?
there?
There we go.
And it's just
arm all that way.
and
there we go.
it's just a roll.
Yes, we're just sweeping it away.
Oh, okay. This is very different.
This is very different. Yep. So, okay.
I don't hate that.
You know what?
It's very different.
That's the first time you've used a broomstick.
It's a pure roll.
Did you see the ball roll?
Yeah.
End over end over end.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has got...
It shouldn't be end over end.
No, it should be all over the place.
Yeah.
This has got trainer wheels.
That ball's not quite lined up.
He's holding it.
Stop it. Stop it.
So the broomstick's the way to go for Tommy. Yeah?
Okay. That's a very different feel. It feels very right hand dominant.
Well, the right hand, the left hand, or your lead hand is just doing nothing. It's just sitting there.
Yeah,
and the right hand's
like
just rolling.
the right hand is just kind of rocking.
Yeah, that's exactly
I
right.
actually don't hate this. This is really scary.
Go in. Oh. So there you go. All right.
That is a very different feel.
How about that head helping you out, offsetting hits?
Yeah. Hang on. Can I go back to that for 1 second?
Yeah, sure.
I think I found the feel, you know.
So we're going back to counterbalance.
Yeah, this is back to counterbalance. Just feeling a bit more. You can actually like. I've got it.
This is the putter for you.
I've got it. Okay. Well,
So we've got the stability, we've got the zero torque, we've got the face insert,
yeah.
the weight all the way out to the edges, we've got the relief on toe and heel, and the big thing I really like is that this centre shaft, the way it sits, is not miles back.
Oh yeah. Like when you look down at it.
Yeah.
We'll show you on the B-roll. There's nowhere near
Yeah.
as much. It's probably like a centimetre different to some of the other ZT putters.
We've seen some measurements on this. It's about 11 mil difference from leading edge to where that shaft goes in. The roll is a joke on that.
Take my money.
Take your money, exactly.
David!
He'll have one.
It just took me 10 minutes to get used to.
Now, the one thing I want to talk about just quickly before we go.
Yeah?
I think the one thing I've struggled with some of those centre shafted putters, the zero torque putters, is I lost feel.
Yeah, totally.
I lost so much feel in the putter. There was absolutely no argument. It was beautiful and stable.
Yes.
No argument, all right, brilliant. But I lost the art form of putting. I lost the feel.
100% agree. At impact, I knew I'd pulled that.
Correct. Okay, so that's important. You need to know what the face is doing when you hit the ball.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So I think you still get that like, nice, soft feel, forgiveness of a mallet.
To give you some speed control.
Yeah.
No good hitting it on line if you're hitting a 10-foot pass.
And I know that a lot of people who've moved to ZT putters have really struggled with lag putting to start with.
Yeah, okay.
I think this is going to be really different because that shaft inserts in a much more normal looking position.
Yeah.
And it feels like those hands are much less sort of ahead. I think what you'll probably find if you're looking to move into a putter like this is that lag putting is very, very simple. We haven't done any yet. We'll try and get some done on course if we can with this in our hands. Really exciting.
Very cool putter.
Oh yeah.
Certainly worth having a look at.
I don't know if mentally I can go to a broomstick. I don't think I can see 15 inches of shaft hanging out of my bag. Counterbalance.
Fantastic.
Really?
Super Stroke 3.0. Yeah. Just a...
we'll throw the B-roll in. That grip.
Yeah.
It's a
very nice looking grip.
No one's looking at that going, geez, I need to upgrade that. Or like, it's not like the standard super thin grip that come on some of the well-known putters that people often change out or don't keep. It's really nice.
Yeah, great job.
Really premium product, premium finish. It looks awesome.
Yeah, no, they've done a great job.
I don't often immediately want to put everything in my bag. There's a few products from a few companies that I've gone, oh bugger, how am I going to break it to my wife that I've got to buy this?
Yep.
I think this is probably up there.
Yeah, no, I instantly, as I said, I've only just seen it this morning. So, very exciting, going straight in my bag. I think...
Have a putt, mate.
Yeah, we might be able to get better.
Have a putt.
I
want to see you bin a few, and then I want to see you with the broomstick.
The sweeper, Tommy.
Who needs a vacuum when you've got friends like Lee Hunt?
Okay. Yeah, I love the way it sits.
And like I don't know if flow is the right word, but the flow of the head feels quite nice. Uh-oh.
Hold it.
Uh-oh.
Hold it.
Okay.
Just like that. That's steak dinner.
No. We weren't officially competing yet. How good's that, mate?
Yeah, I know. 2 putts. Okay, broomstick.
And that's the difference, right? It takes you, the pro, 2 putts to get used to it. It takes me 25. Show me the broomstick. Let's go. So I loved everything about that putt, except that you've been disqualified for anchoring.
I've been DQ'd for anchoring.
Yeah,
this is why
it's your old faithful. That's your habit.
This is why I don't.
That. Keep the chest off that thumb.
No, I can't. It's not happening. It's not happening, Tom. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm anchoring. Fair.
That's a push. Still in the hole.
I love it. I love the roll I'm getting. So I'm excited.
We're yet to see a putt not roll, even the one I hit out of the toe.
Yeah.
The roll was bad to start and it tightened right back up.
Yeah, well done, Taylormade. Well done on the new Spider branding. Really excited to see where this goes into the future.
Yeah, the Spider ZT. The overhaul.
What took you so long to bring it out?
Fair. The overhaul they've done with the branding and the look of the Spider.
Yep.
Super modern. It looks so. It's not that I didn't like the look of the Spider. That's no longer something that I would even consider as a problem.
Well, the ZT, and I think it's already had a couple of wins on the PGA Tour. I believe.
Yeah, Harmon's already won with it.
This morning, when we're filming this, and you should be able to work it out, that one of the on the ladies tour
got a win. Nice.
So pretty exciting. If the tour was taking it up straight away, it always goes down the line to us.
Always a good sign.
Exactly. Well done, Taylormade, the new Spider ZT.
So good.
Great job.